Yeah. Wake up. Water cooler talk sports. Pregame playlist. Let's go. It's the pregame playlist. Turn it up, don't miss this. Turn it up, yeah. Your morning, your sports, yeah, you tapped in. Locked in. From the highlights to the headlines, yeah, we locked in. Top stories. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we locked in. Early morning grind, yeah, we set the tone. From the field to the speakers, now you rocking with the show. Let's go. Rocking with the show. Your morning. Your sports. Your playlist. Let's go.
Yo, what it is? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We hope y'all doing all right this morning, man. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here on the pregame playlist, man, here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. It is another great morning. Day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, man, y'all are great. Y'all are great, man. We doing great. Man, I'm so happy, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. My guy rocking with me this morning, man. It is Bubba and the old man. It is Bubba. What's up, Bubba? How you feeling, man? Good morning to you, my guy.
Feeling good?
Man, Bubba, you up early?
Very.
Oh, man, Bubba, this is the last day of SEC Media Days. Lane Kiffin and Steve Sarkisian will be there today. I think Lane Kiffin, I think they switched everything up on us, and they got Lane Kiffin going number one this morning. So I don't know if that was a last-minute change or if that was something that was already planned, but Lane Kiffin is going number one this morning. So we definitely will be looking at and hopefully reacting to what old good Lane Kiffin says today, man. Shout out to Ed, the Insider rocking with us. What's up, Ant? Hope you're feeling good, man. Hope you're feeling great. Man, this is great morning, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us, that's watching us live, that's going to watch us on the rewatch. Shout out to you, man. If you have not already, please hit that like, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're just listening to us, we appreciate you so much as well. But come on over to YouTube and hit that like, hit the subscribe button as well. I believe we are still just one subscriber away from 1,400 subs. There has to be one person out there that can just hit the subscribe button for us. That's it. Literally. If you want me to show you, I can show you. Look. One subscriber away from 1,400. One subscriber. If anybody want to go out there and do that for us, man, shout out to you. Man, Bubba, man, today is a great day, man. I am excited. It is the morning time. We woke up this morning. Bubba, what you got planned for today, my guy?
Nothing. It's going to be great.
That's the best thing to do. Nothing. That's what I'm talking about, Bubba. Those are the best days. We don't have to do anything. You don't have to be nowhere. You ain't got to worry about nobody all in your ear. You ain't got to worry about it. Those are the best days, ladies and gentlemen, man. We appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all having a great day. I hope y'all having a great morning because we are almost at the end of the week, too. This is like, what would you call this? The knee weekend day. Like, if I know if people if people have siblings, right? And you have like the oldest and the youngest, but then like the one before the youngest, they call it the knee baby. Well, this is the knee baby to the weekend. That's what Thursday is. Thursday is like the knee baby to the weekend or the pre-weekend or the pre-turn up before the turn up is what it is. The pregame is what it's called. Thursday to me is the pregame because Friday is when everything just goes off. Because to me, at 12 noon Friday, the weekend starts. That's how I look at it. And guess what? We here at Water Cooler Talk Sports, a pregame playlist, are here to get you ready to go. Oh my God, Elite Timothy Anthony Tucker is here. What's up, man? How you feeling, my guy? It says 1,400. Where it say that at? No, where it say that at? Oh, it does. Oh wow. Look at that, Bubba.
Guess they're listening.
Look at that.
Nice.
How long ago we just hit 1,400 live on the pregame playlist, ladies and gentlemen? Elite Tim Tucker, did you have something to do with that, my guy?
One of his 7 accounts.
Yeah, he gonna make another account and hit subscribe 2 times. Shout out to you, Tim Tucker, man. We appreciate that, my guy. I've been right. Y'all know what? Tim Tucker has to be probably one of the oldest subscribers and people that have been rocking with us for the longest. He has to be. Because if you was rocking with Water Cooler Talk Sports and Auburn Addicts when we first started doing this, Tim Tucker was the guy that would come in. We thought it was, for a long time, we thought it was other people, but it's Tim Tucker. It's Tim. And so shout out to Uncle Tim Tucker for coming in and rocking with us, man. That man is shout out to Tim Tucker, man. Shout out to you, Tim. Man, today's show, man, is gonna be a jam-packed show. We definitely gonna be recapping day 3 of SEC Media Days. Yesterday you had you had Pete Gold in there, you had Mike Elko there, who is Bubba's favorite coach of all time. You had Jon Sumrall there, and then of course Kalen DeBoer. So we'll recap day 3, and then of course, right now, as I'm speaking, Lane Kiffin is about to get on the podium as we're speaking right now. So we are definitely gonna be trying to listen and talk about what Lane Kiffin is saying, what he's saying and going at right now. So we're going to take a break. We're going to slide into this first break right here, ladies and gentlemen. And when we come back off this first break, man, we're going to come back and we're going to be doing the pregame post and reacting to what the new head coach at LSU, Lane Kiffin, has to say moving forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. 6 minutes after the hour. This is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. Let's get this thing. What do we want to listen to? Let's go with a little bit of You, Me, and Whiskey to get this morning started off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, man. 6 minutes after the hour. Y'all know what time it is. Pregame playlist. Good morning.
There's a sunset dripping off a dirt road sky, and got your hand in mine riding passenger side. Radio low, got a slow song playing, but the way you look at me got my whole world swinging. Got the small town buzz in the air tonight, tail lights fade, yeah, we disappear tonight. Ain't in a rush, let the moment breathe. You ain't gotta say it, girl, I feel what you mean. Yeah, take our time. Slide on in, leave the words outside. That old screen door creep, don't lie. Don't lie. It's you, me, and whiskey, sitting right where the night gets risky. Just a little sip, little lean, little kiss. Don't get better than this. Yeah, you, me, and whiskey. Let the world keep spinning, we're missing it. One more pour, let the lights go dim. Girl, it all starts here with you, me, and whiskey. Yeah, right here, just us. Yeah. You kick off your boots by the old flow. Hair falls down like I ain't seen before. Got that record spinning, something slow and sweet. You move a little closer, now we off that beat. There's a tension in the air I can't ignore, like a storm rolling in, but I ain't running for. Every second got me leaning your way, like the bottle on the table saying don't wait. Come on, right now. Slide on in, leave the worries outside. That old screen door creak, don't lie. Don't lie. It's you, me, and whiskey, sitting right where the night gets risky. Just a little sip, little lean, little kiss. Don't get better than this. Yeah, you, me, and whiskey. Let the world keep spinning, we're missing it. One more pour, let the lights go dim. Girl, it all starts here with you, me, and whiskey. We don't gotta rush what's coming next. Just let this moment catch its breath. That clock on the wall can take its time. Ain't nothing out there but you and I. Yeah. Talk slick or talk facts. I do both. New York, from the concrete I rose with the pain in me. City lights, but it's dark where the game be. Had to hustle, no sleep, chasing destiny. Now they watching every move like a referee. From the Bronx to the bridge, yeah, we all relate. Same hunger, same struggle, just a different state. If you made it out the mud, let them feel your weight. It's that New York sound, let it resonate. Look, I turned pain into product, now it's profit talk. Flip. They was sleeping on a kid, now they pillow talk. Had to dream in the dark just to see the light. Now I'm shining on them heavy, that's a different price. I don't chase it, I attract it, that's boss approach. Built the wave, now they surfing what I used to coach. If the shoe fit, wear it, I design the soul. Double meaning when I step, I control the road. I was broke, now I'm breaking down residuals. Facts, same hunger, just degraded all the visuals. They want favors, I just favor who was there from start. Cause the fake love disappear when it's getting dark. I made losses look strategic, that's a mastermind. If it cost me peace of mind, I just passed the line. Now I'm betting on myself, I don't gamble odds. I just play the game different, I don't follow odds. From the concrete I rose with the pain in me. City lights, but it's dark where the game be. Had to hustle, no sleep, chasing destiny. Now they watching every move like a referee. I've been nice with the pen, that's a write-off. Every bar got weight, I don't slight y'all. Nah. If they sleeping on the floor, it's a nightfall. Nah. Now I'm waking up the game, that's a light call. I don't talk about the moves, I just move better. Facts. They be looking for the sauce, I improve pressure. Turn a small win to a run, that's a long play. I don't rush into the moment, I just let it stay. If it's levels to the game, I'm a staircase. Yeah. Every step calculated, that's a rare pace. They want quick fame, I just want legacy. So I built it brick by brick like it's masonry. Brooklyn ground with that Queens type patience, Bronx energy when I'm facing confrontation. I don't fold under pressure, I apply it back. Turn the loss into a lesson and I double that. We don't fold, we just pivot, that's a power move. Had to learn every loss just to gain a proof. Now the pressure feel light cause I carry weight. New York state of mind, I don't hesitate. From the concrete I rose with the pain in me. City lights, but it's dark where the game be. Had to hustle, no sleep, chasing destiny. Now they watching every move like a referee. From the Bronx to the bridge, yeah, we all relate. Same hunger, same struggle, just a different state. If you made it out the mud, let them feel your weight.
Press play on the pregame playlist. Your morning, your sports, your playlist. Water cooler, Talk Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, good morning, man. It is 12 minutes after the hour, man. Here with my guy Bubba from Bubba and the Old Man Auburn Sports Talk, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to go into the pregame pulse, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
The Pregame Pulse. Headlines in culture and sports.
Yes. Good morning. Right now, man, the head coach, the new head coach of the LSU, of the Louisiana State University Tigers is on the podium right now at SEC Media Days, and he is speaking. He's speaking roughly about what the alignment is at LSU between the president, the AD, and now him, and how Baton Rouge is a great place to be, and how he is enjoying that. And so we're going to keep listening to that. But while he's talking, we definitely going to give you the headlines that you need to know across news, sports, and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing kicked off, man, with the WNBA, man. WNBA last night had a couple of nice games, man. You had the Mercury beat the Sparks 86-82. Kalia Copper, who's like my third favorite player in the WNBA right now, had 21 points. Alyssa Thomas had a triple-double, man. She messed around and got a triple-double last night, man. 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 15 assists is what she had for the Mercury to help them get past the Sparks, man. Nneka Ogwumike had 13 points and 13 rebounds. A nice double-double there. Derrica Hamby had 18 points, 10 rebounds. Nice double-double for her. And then, of course, Ray Burrell had 20 points for the Sparks, man. This is Thomas's 20th triple-double in a regular season in the WNBA, man. So congratulations to her for that. She's not the only one that had one last night. We're going to get to that in a minute, man. The Lynx beat the Storm 86-76. Nafisha Collier in her first game back had a nice double-double herself, 24 points and 10 rebounds. Kayla McBride had 20 points for the Lynx. Dominique Malagone had 21 points and 9 rebounds. And then Flajay Johnson had 16 points for the Storm. The Sky, they lose to the Liberty, man. Sydney Taylor for the Sky had 31 points, led all scores. Breonna Stewart, 20 points, 9 rebounds, and Sabrina Ionescu had 29 points in the game as well. The Aces, man, the Las Vegas Aces had lost last night by 1 point. They lost to the Mystics 100-99. Kiki Airfilm had 12 points, 10 rebounds. Shakira Austin, 25 points, and Sonia Citron had 20 points for the Mystics, man. Asia Wilson led all scores, 38 points, 7 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, 19 points. And Jackie Young, my favorite player in the WNBA, had 24 points for the Aces. Man, that's a loss for the Aces, man. The Wings Wings beat the Portland Fire 101-97, man. Jessica Shepard had her 15th triple-double, 18 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists. Paige Baker's 21 points, and Arika Ogumawale had 24 points, which she scored all 24 of her points in the second half of the game. So shout out to her, man, for going out there and balling out as well, man. The Sun lose to the Fever. Caitlin Clark had 27 points, 11 assists. She had also received a 7th technical foul, and she's now 1 away from having an automatic 1-game suspension. Kelsey Mitchell had 23 points. Aaliyah Boston, 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Brittany Griner did not play in this game for the Sun. Diamond Miller, 15 points. Anisha Morrow, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Leela Lacan had 10 points, and Olivia Nelson had 11 points for the Sun. If you're not watching the WNBA, you need to be watching. This weekend is actually All-Star weekend for the WNBA. It will be in Chicago. So I suggest that you all sit down, take some time out, and go watch those young ladies play because they be balling in WNBA. Are you going to watch it, Bubba? Yes, no?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We just spoke about Caitlin Clark, man. Caitlin Clark now will be featured on the cover of NBA 2K27. What's your thoughts about that, Bubba? Is she going to be featured on the cover of NBA 2K27? How you feel about that?
The cover looks nothing like her.
It doesn't, though. That's the whole point.
Yeah. I don't know. They usually do like, 4 or 5 different editions of it. They got the Derrick Rose version.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I was looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. What are they trying to tell us? Because I was looking at it and I was like, wait, that's Caitlin Clark? I was like, that really Caitlin Clark for real? I was like,
that is not Caitlin Clark.
Then I had to look at it again. So I was like, is this the video game version of Caitlin Clark? That's what I was like, all right, man, I don't know. But she gonna be on there though. That's what they say. It is what it is. If you think if y'all think so, it got to be AI. That's AI. That's the AI version of Caitlin Clark. We'll just put it like that. We'll just say it's the AI version of Caitlin Clark. It is what it is. All right, man. We're gonna keep this thing right and rolling. So congratulations to her, man, for being on. I think who else is on the cover? Let me go see who else is on the cover. Yeah, Derrick Rose. I'm thinking Victor Wembanyama is gonna be on there as well. So shout out to that, man.
This is a weird pick.
To my Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's a weird pick. With it where his PR is right now.
You think are you think they're trying to set him up to be the face of the league? Is the reason why he's on there?
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to push. But then, they did the countdown, and it was like the subway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like day by day, they had the number. It was like inside a subway, so it should have been Brunson, New York subway.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, I don't know what Victor Wembanyama has to do with a subway.
I don't know either. But hey, it is what it is, man. Coming up next after that, the Chiefs, as you all know, are leaving Kansas City, Missouri, and they are going to Kansas, over to Overland Park. They're building a new stadium over in Overland Park, which is I think like less than an hour away from Kansas, from where they currently play at now. And the Chiefs have unveiled the renderings of their planned $3 billion stadium that will have a dome. It'll have 70,000. It'll be a 70,000 seat capacity which is fully enclosed, translucent roof. It's the same roof that Minneapolis, the LA, and the Las Vegas Aces use. It'll have more than 20,000 parking spots, which is what they're planning for. And it keeps the arrowhead curve exterior on the outside. So Kansas lawmakers approved a funding package of over $2.4 billion in STAR bonds. Owner Clark Hunt is committing $1 billion in additional development. So, they're not the only team that's doing this. The Chicago Bears, alleged. I don't know where they are in the process of this, but the Chicago Bears are leaving Chicago and they're going to Hammond, Indiana, which is like 45 minutes away.
It's actually closer to Chicago.
It really, yeah. So it's like in the northwest part of Indiana is where it's at. So teams are doing this because there's this race to get like the nicest stadiums, because if you're able to have a nice stadium, you're able to have some things around it. You can attract like Super Bowls. So now, Kansas City, I think this happened 2 years ago or something like that, and they ended up going across state lines, which is literally like I think they literally they probably like the same amount, 45 minutes away from where they currently play, and they go into Overland Park, just a bunch of space, and they're able to build a stadium that they want. They get a very, get tax breaks for it and everything. So, same thing that the Chicago Bears are doing, and they still gonna keep the name of Chicago Bears. So, it is what it is. So,
and it's a dome, right?
It's gonna be the dome. Yeah, it's gonna be a dome.
They can host more events there.
Yep. It's going to be a dome. Now, I was reading on the Chiefs is going to be a dome, and the Bears I think plan on being a dome as well. And they were looking to do that because they, like you said, they want to be able to host more events, and they want to host a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So a lot of teams want to get that Super Bowl. So it is what it is, man. So shout out to them, man. I'm gonna get your thoughts on this one. What's your thoughts about this? France has become the first EU country to ban social media for kids under 15.
How are they going to enforce that?
So apparently, the way they're going to do that, and I'm going to read this off because I had to. This is how it goes. It passed by an overwhelming 279-81 vote in the French Parliament. Platforms TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, and etc. may block new accounts for under 15 starting this school year in September. Existing underage accounts cut off by January of 2027 is what it would be. The enforcement will falls to ACORN, which would be France's audiovisual and digital regulator, age verification system. So basically, what it sounds like is that they're going to implement this ARCOM system within the platforms, and anybody that comes in, I don't know if it's going to be birth date, it's going to be facial recognition, it's going to be social security number. I don't know what it's going to be. But once they put it in, they're not going to be able to have an account if you're under 50, if you're 15 or under. So as soon as you become 15 days and 1 year old, apparently you can get an account at that particular point in time.
Yeah, that's a weird cutoff point. I do think that kids not having social media is a good thing. I don't know why we're deciding that 15 is the cutoff age for it.
That's a great point. It's a great point. That's a great point. Shout out to the Hitman boys, man. Hitman, we're gonna talk about this in as soon as we get done with the pregame post, man. We come back from break after the pregame post. We're gonna talk about this. So hold on to that real quick, my guy. I want to have that conversation there. But yeah, that's what it is. I don't know how I feel about it either, man. I think social media is good, but I also like anything. There's a problem. There is a problem with if you have too much of anything, right? So social media is good. It has the purposes that it's used for, but there are some bad things. Same thing with water. If you drink too much water, there's a lot of things that can happen there as well. If you eat
it's like the dosage makes the poison.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I sit back and I just be like, man, I don't know. I guess. I mean, instead of potentially like doing a ban, why not? If you have this system that's able to like monitor people that is like the ages and stuff, why not just restrict them from seeing certain things? You can do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, figure out a way to make the algorithm different for minors than adults.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think Instagram has that right now. Instagram has something called teen accounts, so where like parents can go in and basically kind of like put in keywords and like restrict their children at a certain age from being. Man, Lane is looking very animated right now. Man, I can't wait to talk about this. This is gonna be good, ladies and gentlemen. Man, let's go to break. Let's go to break because I want to get into this. I want to be able to listen to this, and then when we come back, I want to be able to talk about this because that Arch Manning Heisman finalist won. We need to talk about that. We need to talk about that, my guy Hickman boys. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 23 minutes after the hour here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network with the pregame playlist. Y'all know what time it is. Let's keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get a little bit of a one call. I'll be there in a minute. No laws, no how I live it. No games, no limit. Let's get a little pop music in here a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. It is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Y'all know what time it is. Good morning. Let's go.
One call, that's all. Yeah. One call, that's all. Come on. Yeah. Late night, you hit my line, I'm pulling up. No stress, no games, girl, you know what's up. I don't gotta say too much, you read my vibe. Every time you call, I'm on your side. That's right. You don't gotta no hesitation. I'm I'm already on the way. No conversation. When you need that love, no replacement. I'm right there, right there. Ooh, one call, I'm there in a minute. No pause, you know how I'm living. No games, no limit. Girl, you know I'm with. One call, you don't even gotta say much. Put up, yeah, I'm bringing that same touch. All night, we ain't never gonna rush. Girl, it's one call. That's all. That's all. That's all. Ooh. Call me up, call me up. That's all. Call me up. That's all. Ooh. One call. That's all. Look, one call, I'm sliding, no delay. You ain't got a question, girl, I'm on the way. Got you feeling different when I'm in your space. Yeah, you know the vibe, I don't gotta say. Top down, late ride, city lights. You and me, that's a different type. If you need me, I'm there every time. Yeah, let's go. No second guessing when you hit my phone. You already know you ain't alone. I'm pulling up, yeah, I'm locked in. Locked in, locked in, locked in, locked in. One call, I'm there in a minute. No pause, you know how I'm living. No games, no limit. Girl, you know I'm with. One call, you don't even gotta say much. Put up, yeah, I'm bringing that same touch. All night, we ain't never gonna rush. Girl, it's one call. That's all. That's all. That's all. Ooh, yeah, yeah. That's all. That's all.
Press play. On the pregame playlist. Your morning, your sports, your playlist. Water cooler. Talk Sports Network.
Everybody wants to look like a star when they step out, including you. That's why Hollywood Media got you covered. From clean portraits, corporate events, and even athletic events, they capture it all. These ain't just pictures. This is your moment. Follow now on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. And follow on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's. Hollywood Media. Feel like the star you are.
You're now listening to the pregame playlist on the Water Cooler Sports Network.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I ain't even trying to do too much tonight. But she walked in, changed everything. She da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She the one. She the one. She walked in the room, yeah, the lights got dim. Every head turned when they noticed her. Brown skin glow with a smile so bright. Got me locked in, I ain't focusing. I try to play it cool, but she caught my eye. Little black dress, yeah, she shut it down. Soon as she stepped my way, I knew right then I ain't never seen one like you around. Now I'm caught up. Yeah, I'm stuck on you. Ain't no question, girl, it's something about what you do. She the one, yeah, she the one. Oh, ain't nobody else make me feel like this. When she moves, when she touch, got me going, I swear I can't resist. She the one, no doubt, ain't never ever felt it like this before. If it's love, right now, then I'm all in, I ain't playing no more. My baby. Now we vibing to the rhythm, body on mine. Got me thinking I can make you my girl. Conversations got me lost in time. You ain't nothing like the rest of the world. Nah. You the type I bring home to mama. But you still got that late night vibe. Yeah. Little bit classy, little bit savage. Girl, you everything I like. I don't even care who watching. Girl, you got me all in. If this feeling what I think it is, I ain't never gon' fall back again. She the one. Ain't nobody else made me feel like this. When she moves, when she touch, got me gone, I don't ever wanna miss. She the one, no doubt. Locked in, yeah, I'm all yours now. If it's love, girl, I mean it, I ain't backing down. Ooh. show you love. Everything that you've been dreaming of. I ain't trying to rush it, but I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Around the Cooler here. Excuse me, not around it, but pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, man. I'm still got to get used to that, man. Yo, shout out to everyone watching, bro. I've been here listening to Lane Kiffin speak. And right now, Daryl Dapper is asking Lane Kiffin a question right now. But the question before this question that he was just asked has to be like Michael Braden from that SEC podcast, SEC Mike. Everybody that watches that knows SEC Mike. His name is Michael Braden. He asked Lane Kiffin a question, which I thought was a very fair question. He read off everything that Lane Kiffin had done at Ole Miss with the classes and everything that he had there. Basically saying, you had number 1 draft pick in Jackson Dart, you had top transfer portal classes, you had these many guys that signed, and then asked him, but you decided to leave and go to another school, and asked him that. And the answer that Lane Kiffin gave, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what he was trying to, Bubba, I don't know what he was trying to accomplish with that, because he said something about we all gonna die. The most important people that he never thought was gonna die was his dad and Hulk Hogan. Bubba, what did you hear that?
I saw some quotes where he said, like, comparison is the thief of joy. And then Brett McMurphy just tweeted, Lane Kiffin, quote, we're all going to die. I was wondering what the context was.
That's exactly what he just said. He literally just said that. That's what he said in his, what's his name? He was, Michael Braden asked him, he basically read off all of the things that he did at Ole Miss. And the gist of the question was, if you get below what Michael Braden was saying, he basically saying, why did you leave Ole Miss when you had all that success there to go to LSU? And Lane Kiffin basically comes back and says, he said in his response, I can't think about what other people think of me or something like that, he said. But then he got to the point where he was like, man, when I was growing up, there was 2 people that I thought would never die. He said my dad and Hulk Hogan is what he said. And then he gets into it saying that we're all gonna die. I don't understand what the gist of the answer was.
He didn't way to sidestep the question.
Or did he not? Goodness gracious, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Lane Kiffin has just ended his SEC media days as Jesus. I don't know what to take from that, to be completely honest with you. I don't know what to say. That was low-key kind of awkward. That was probably awkward, bro. Like you gonna hear a lot of people that were there that were in the room say that was probably one of the most awkwardest ones ever. And of course, Lane was just very animated too, as well, too. So
like he clearly didn't want to answer any questions. He got up there and he rambled for 15 minutes.
He did. Now there was he was asked a question about, the point of where we are in this NIL thing of like how players are getting paid. And the way that he was breaking it down of how players are getting paid, basically like, he gave the analogy of Jamarcus Russell being one of those kids, and like Sam Bradford, one of those kids that was getting paid a lot more money than what veterans were in the NFL. And then, they put in that rookie pay scale to like kind of cap what guys would make. And unfortunately, Cam Newton was the first casualty of that, because if that would have happened after Cam Newton probably would have been an $80 million player his first year as well, too. The same money that Sam Bradford would have got. But he said that is maybe something that college needs to implement as well. You got a lot of kids, you got a lot of guys that are coming out in high school, and they're making more money than guys that are currently on rosters right now. And he was like, there's some schools that are doing that, but they're not doing it's not working for them at this particular moment in time. And now they have to rethink it. I kind of agree with him to a point, but Kirby Smart has been on record basically saying that he would not pay a freshman more than a guy that's currently on the roster. In principle, correct. I understand what you're saying. But by saying that, and because right now there are no guardrails in place about who gets paid and the cap on what it is, you're gonna lose out on a lot of guys that are considered to be top talent guys because you don't want to pay those guys and they're gonna go other places. And Georgia is starting to see that. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in the chat, it is the man himself, your favorite insider, our favorite insider, everybody's favorite insider. It is Ant the Insider. Ant, what's going on, man?
Great morning, fellas. Great morning.
That's what's up, man. Ant the sun out, sun run, got your phone going good, man. We appreciate that, man. Shout out to you, man. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Oh, just Lane being Lane today.
What was your thoughts on that? Did you get a chance to watch the whole thing?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to watch Lane. I felt like Lane was gonna say some crazy stuff today.
I don't know if he said anything crazy. I just think let me take that back. But I'll tell you this, man. Lane Kiffin, that was a little odd to me. It was a little odd to me. The question when he was asked the question about Michael Bradden was just basically dressed the question up, just basically say like why you left Ole Miss when you had all the success there. You basically left a team that was a playoff team before they went into the playoffs to go to LSU. And basically that's what he was asking. And he sidestepped the question, like Bubba said, man. He started talking about we all gonna die. I didn't understand. I didn't understand that.
Somebody had to be the first one to ask him, and he was gonna give a crazy response because Lane didn't answer that question when people asked him that when the season was over. So I don't know what made him think he was gonna answer it now.
I don't know either. But Michael Bradden, like you gotta understand, Michael Bradden has he does not really care for Lane Kiffin, to be completely honest. No. You gotta understand that. Like if you watch that SEC podcast, the way he asked that question, there was something behind that, the way that he asked it. He looks at him and just be like, yeah, that was I think, and I'm gonna put it this way. I think Michael Bradden looks at what Lane Kiffin did as what KD did when he lost to the Warriors and then joined them the next year.
Blew a 3-1 lead to the Warriors.
That's what he did. Yeah. That's what I'm getting, man. Shout out to J Money in the chat. Jermaine Mims in this thing. I should have said that. They're gonna be like, "Who's Jermaine Mims?" Shout out to J Money, man. You only live once, and you don't want to die with a bunch of what ifs. Hey, the what ifs. I understand what you're saying, J Money, but man, he had it pretty good at Ole Miss, bro. And Michael Bradden, Michael Bradden led with all of his successes while he was at Ole Miss. He led with them, top 10 classes, top 10 transfer portal classes. You had guys that were drafted. You had multiple 9-10 win seasons while you were there. I think he had one season when he was 2 seasons. I think his first season there he went 7-6, and then I think one season after that he went 8-4. But every other season after that he won 10 plus games. Played in bowl games. Had a team that was a playoff team, but then you leave the team before the playoff run, and then that team goes on to beat Georgia and beat Tulane in the college football playoff, and then I don't know, man. That was
Yeah, the problem is he left something real for something completely theoretical.
That's the best that's the best way to put it. That's the best way to he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. That is very true. You had a very solid foundation. The people at Ole Miss were ready to. The people at Ole Miss and the Grove Collective, like people were applauding the Grove Collective before NIL really took off in like 2023. Like they were applauding like how structurally sound, how they had it structured, like how much money they had in the collective, like nationally. Like I don't know if I go as far as nationally, but regionally. People were nervous about Ole Miss just because of the way that it was structured.
Yeah.
Like I believe Ole Miss had like what 10-11 million in a collective at one point in time when other teams were trying to figure out how to get that thing started. It was like Ole Miss was like a year or two ahead.
That was ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
and
really you had a foundation, and it was showing on the field. You were able to get some talent there. You were able to get you were winning games. The problem was fourth and 5 on your own 35, 34-yard line. You going for it. Like, why?
Mm,
You know?
But to say LSU is kind of theoretical though is like,
but it
I
is.
get it, but
Where they are right now, they are theoretical.
yeah, right now, yo.
So let me ask you this question. Let's just be real. So Brian Kelly, and Lane Kiffin both got to their respective schools around about the same time. I think Lane Kiffin got there in 2019, 2020, right when COVID hit. Brian Kelly was there 2021 is when he got there. 2021, 20, somewhere in that range. In the same time period of both of those coaches being there, which program, in your opinion, was more stable or had the trajectory of going the trajectory was going this way? If you had to pick, Bubba, which one?
Between LSU and Ole Miss?
Yes.
Ole Miss.
What about you, Ant? Dang, Sumrall got us, bro. He must be in the shade.
I mean, it's like it's almost carbon copy situation when Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma for USC.
Yeah.
Bigger brand, but a completely theoretical school at the point when he joined it.
That's what Jay Money said. He said Lane wanted to be at a bigger brand. I think he has an eye to get back to the NFL. That's exactly what Ted said last night too. I think he has an eye to get back to the NFL. King Richard said, yeah, but if he lays an egg at LSU, what if Lane ends up like what happened at USC? What if he never beats Ole Miss? I don't know, man. That's wild. That is a wild. This is wild to think about, man. I really to Bubba's point, theoretically, yeah, I think he left something that was very tangible and that you saw, and it resulted in this team having a deep playoff run in this year's college football playoff. You know, like, yeah, LSU went to the SEC championship game Brian Kelly's first year. Don't get it twisted, but man, it was an 8-win team, 9-win team. Like it wasn't like they were you were sitting here saying, yo, LSU has the opportunity to potentially be a college football playoff team this upcoming season. Like, you looking at it and you saying the defense was looking good, but offensively, man, they were not doing anything. They were regressing offensively, as a matter of fact, under Brian Kelly, which was crazy. And your thoughts, man? Like, if you in that same time period when Lane Kiffin and Brian Kelly at LSU, Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss, in that same time period, which team do you think was trending upward?
Definitely Lane. I mean, Lane took him to the playoffs. Brian Kelly got fired. I mean,
well, Lane didn't take him to the playoffs. Lane took him to the door of the playoffs and then left.
Lane took him to the door.
So,
but true enough, I think if they would have gave Brian Kelly a little bit more time, then they would have been trending upwards.
The offense was regressing under Brian Kelly. It was regressing.
I know.
Because Brian Kelly's an idiot and he wouldn't go hire a legit OC.
Yeah.
It was regressing under him, man. I don't know about this. This one is wild to me, man. We were supposed to be recapping day 3, but man, Lane Kiffin just got off stage and we got to talk about it. We probably gonna talk about it in the second half too. We're gonna add some Arch Manning into there because shout out to the Hickman boys. They asked a question about Arch, and I want to get to that one as well too. But man, Lane Kiffin, bro, Lane Kiffin literally just got off the stage probably less than 7-8 minutes ago. And it was he told us we all gonna die one day. That's what he said. He said we all gonna die. I suggest everybody go watch that and get the context for yourself so you can understand exactly what we were saying when he asked that question. Michael Braden from that SEC podcast asked him that question. And I don't know. I'm gonna ask you. Shout out to Nick Beasley, man. Shout out to I got Nick Beasley, man, over at the Nick Beasley Show. What's up, man? Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Nick Beasley of the Nick Beasley Show, man. That's my guy right there, man. Shout out to him. I got to get over there and get on his show and talk some Alabama football. He's an Alabama fan, just so y'all know. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and shout out our guy Nick Beasley as well, man. I'm gonna ask you this, man. Is it me or does coaches that used to work for Nick Saban, like they just like, do they just get his mannerisms? Because like I was watching Pete Golden yesterday, right? And Pete Golden like I was like I'm looking at Saban right now on television, and the same thing that Saban is doing, Pete Gold and Lane Kiffin just did the same thing. Like they talk with their hands a lot. They are very. It seems like they're very animated. It's like, is that something that you just learn if you just work for Nick Saban? Like I'm curious to see if Steve Sarkisian does it today. At the end of the day, like if we see that same type of mannerism. That's all I'm asking.
I think so. Either they picked that up with his attitude. Look at Signetti.
Signetti don't do that. Signetti is very stoic. Signetti is sit there and just look at you.
No,
like
I said, or the attitude.
Oh, the attitude. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think if you're around somebody long enough, you just pick up their mannerisms subconsciously.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's just weird.
I don't know. Did Jeremy Pruitt do all that?
Nah, I don't remember Jeremy Pruitt doing that. Man, you brought up a name right there with Jeremy Pruitt. I know Jeremy Pruitt is trying. I don't know. Do you think? Hey, you think Jeremy Pruitt ever get back into college ranks?
I think he is.
He got a head coaching job, I think.
Oh,
No, he's not a head coach. He's
No.
He's
He's something at Jackson. No, he's something at Jacksonville State.
Oh, he got back in. Wait, for real?
Yeah, he was at
Yeah.
Dallas last year.
You are correct. I believe the thing was whatever school he went to, that school would have to like take like a year, like take a penalty for a year or something like that. If I'm not mistaken.
It was something crazy, but I think he's like a defensive analyst or something at Jacksonville State. If I might be wrong about what.
Yeah, he was a quality control analyst.
Yeah.
Yeah, non-coaching quality control analyst.
It had to be for what, a year, I believe. I believe that was part of his deal with the NCAA. That would have to be a year. Is what it was. Oh, he on his way. Yeah, Jackson State. Yeah, they hired him. Yeah. So this would be his first season back in college football.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, okay then. Yo, Jeremy Pruitt gonna be a name that you're gonna see that you're gonna hear people talking about in probably about 3 years, 4 years. He's gonna be a name that you look at. People gonna be listening.
He'll be back to coach. He'll be a head coach somewhere.
Because he was trending up. He was trending up as a defensive coordinator before all of that happened at Tennessee. It's trending up, man. It's trending up. Man, I don't know, man. Lane Kiffin. Tell us y'all thoughts in the chat, man. You watching us live, you watching us on the rewatch, man. Tell us y'all thoughts on what y'all if y'all had the opportunity to watch it live or if you watched it on the rewatch, tell us your thoughts on what you thought from Lane Kiffin and what he said on the podium on the last day of SEC Media Days. It is what it is. I'm gonna be honest, that was low-key kind of weird to me. It was a little weird. Just a little weird to me, man. He said we all gonna die, and he said we all gonna die. That's what he said.
All right. There ain't number 3 things in life that's guaranteed. You live, you pay taxes, and you die.
I don't know about the dying part. I don't know about that. Because if you read your Bible says, let me not do that. I'm not gonna do that. Let me stop.
All right then, River.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't. That's
we are not about to get into a theological debate on this show. No.
No. I was finna talk about Lane.
Oh, okay.
I was finna say that's a weird way. That's a weird way to deflect the question, though.
Yeah, that we all gonna die. That was weird.
Yeah.
That's the weird part about it. Like he could have.
Weird way.
He could have just took the question. Like I think the bet. Like okay, here's the thing. Before we get out of here, I think what people do, like when people do that, like it creates more questions, right?
Yes.
Like instead of just like being like, all right, I said what I said. That's what I believe, and moving on from it, or being like, you know what, I made a mistake. In the middle of the moment, I didn't think that all the way through. It was a question that I was not prepared for, and I didn't think it through. And then at the moment, it was an off the cup response to something. Instead of just saying that and deadening it, now people gonna be this is probably going to be a story for the rest of the day. Because I already know Paul Feinbaum I'm gonna talk about it to this afternoon. Like, come on.
For the rest of the day.
What you mean?
Lane Kiffin just made headline for the rest of the week.
Dang.
All he had to say is
maybe the rest of the month.
All he had to say is, I appreciate my time at Ole Miss, but I'd rather focus on the team I currently have. And then moved on.
That's it.
It's a good point. Solid
Like I
point.
said, he just wants to inform us of our impending doom.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pregame playlist, man. 50 minutes after the hour, man. We're going to take a break right here. And when we come back from this break, we're going to get y'all reset to get ready for hour number 2 of the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to slide into this break. Let's play a little bit of 21 here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Pregame playlist. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you. Let's go.
Come on, say. Yeah. Friday night on the Vegas Strip, neon cutting through the smoke. Had a 20 on the blackjack table, just hoping for a little luck. Then she walked across the casino floor and sat right next to me. Long brown hair and a whiskey smile, looking like a jackpot dream. Dealer shuffled up the cards, said place your bets, let's roll. Slid me 2 8s and I looked her way, thinking, boy, here we go. Sometimes you gotta take a chance when the moment feels this right. Whoa. Tonight I hit 21. Started with a gamble, ended with someone. Split my luck in 2, then I doubled down on love. One more card, one more chance from the stars above. Tonight I hit 21. Dealer showed a 4 of clubs, so I split those 8s in 2. First hand hit, conversation clicked, and I finally asked her a thing or two.
Hey, you listening? If you're trying to eat like a champ today, you already know where you gotta go. Adelines by Chef Country. Smoked ribs, real flavor, no shortcuts. Yeah, they do it right. Tap in right now. Call them at 334-349-0226 or slide through at 2371 Highway 14, Otagoville, Alabama. Adelines, your official pregame meal.
You feel that? That ain't no pressure. That's me. Walk in, whole room shift when I glide through. Lights flash, they freeze when I come into view. No rush, I take my time, let it build slow. Heartbeat sync when I step on the floor. All eyes locked, yeah, I know what it is. No cap, I've been that girl ever since. Don't chase, I attract, that's the difference. You feel it heavy every time I get close. Temperature rising, no way to ignore it. Hands on me, but you can't control it. Say you ready, better show it. If you want it, come and prove. I apply pressure when I step in the room. Whole vibe change, yeah, the energy boom. You can't fake this, baby, I'm the truth. When I move like that, what you gonna do? I apply pressure, pressure, pressure. Yeah, I make it hot, no effort. Say you want more, come get it. But can you handle this pressure? Pressure, yeah. I don't feel it, I apply it. Pressure, yeah. When I walk in, can't deny it. Late night, city lights got me glowing. Bass hit, feel it deep when I'm rolling. You talk big, but I need you to show me. Can you keep up when the moment gets heavy? No breaks, I'm away, better ride it. Too real, can't nobody divide it. You say you want this energy, then step in line and match my time. Temperature rising, no way to ignore it. Hands on me, but you can't control it. Say you ready, better show it. If you want it, rude when I move like that. What you gon' do? I apply pressure, pressure, pressure. Yeah, I make it hot, no effort. Say you want more.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's the pregame playlist right here on the Water Cooler Talk Sports Network.
Let's ride. Let's go. Yeah. Sunrise hitting on the 2-lane line. Dust in the mirror, leave it all behind. Got a little wild in my rearview glass, but I ain't slowing down. I'm done looking back. Radio loud with the windows down. Heartbeat running like this old town. Every mile feels like my name, written in fire on a runaway lane. I ain't waiting on a green light. No, no, I'm already gone. Already gone. Full tank, no brakes. Yeah, I'm all gas. Foot to the floor, never looking back. Wide open road and a sky that breaks. I'm living this life full tank, no brakes, no fear, no change, just a wild ride, burning through doubt like a midnight drive. Yeah, if it's my time, I'm taking my place. Yeah, I'm all in, full tank, no brakes, no brakes. City lights fade to a country glow. Stars line up like they already know. Every turn's just another chance to roll the dice and take that dance. Got a dream sitting shotgun seat, ride with me. Said don't you dare slow down on me. So I hit that line and I let it fly like I was born for this road tonight. I ain't waiting on a green light. No stopping now. I'm already gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Full tank, no brakes. Yeah, I'm all gas. Foot to the floor, never looking back. Wide open road and a sky that breaks. I'm living this life full tank, no brakes, no fear, no change, just a wild ride, burning through doubt like a midnight drive. Yeah, if it's my time, I'm taking my place. Yeah, I'm all in, full tank, no brakes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, man, this is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us, man. We get this thing reset because we get ready to go into hour number 2 for the pregame playlist, man. The final hour, man. And what we got coming up in the final hour, Bubba? What we got coming up in the final hour, Ed? Well, we're gonna go with the flag on the play. Of course, I know my favorite segment. This flag on the play story that we talk about today is gonna be hilarious. I don't know if people gonna find it as funny as I will, but when I read the story last night, I was like, bro, this is it. This is it.
Florida.
No.
What?
More moms fighting?
No. All I'm gonna say is you're not gonna believe it is. I'm gonna give you 3 states, and you got to tell me which one. I'm gonna give you both got one chance. All right. So the first state, New York. Second state, Montana. Third state, Missouri.
Montana seems random enough that I'll go with that one.
Okay, so both are going with Montana.
I was going to say, because he gave it away when he said, you won't believe. Yeah, I feel like Montana.
Okay, so y'all both going with Montana. Okay, we're going to see if y'all right when we get to it. So everybody remember, they both said Montana. Okay? Remember, they both said Montana. But this story, when I read the story last night, and bruh, it's all I'm gonna say is, man, just wait till we get to it. So we got flag on the play coming up roughly around the 20-minute mark, 25 minute mark in hour number 2. And then of course we got the pregame post coming up in about 4 to 5 minutes at the start of the second hour. And then of course we'll be continuing the conversation about SEC Media Days. We'll keep talking about Lane. We're gonna talk about Arch Manning because I shout out to our guy, the Hickman boys. They asked about Arch Manning as well. And then of course, you know how we ended. We ended with a quote of the day, man. Something that you can just think about and meditate on for the rest of the day, for the rest of your morning as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about 10 seconds away from getting this thing started, man, and getting the second hour ready to go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for rocking with us on the pregame playlist. Y'all know what time it is. In 3, 2, 1, hour 2 right now.
Yeah. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Water cooler talk sports. Pregame playlist. Let's go. It's the pregame playlist. Turn it up, don't miss this. Turn it up, yeah. Your morning, your sports, yeah, you tapped in. You tapped in, locked in. From the highlights to the headlines, yeah, we locked in. Top stories. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we locked in. Early morning grind, yeah, we set the tone. From the field to the speakers, now you rocking with the show. Let's go, let's go. Woo. Rocking with the show. Your morning, your sports, your playlist, your playlist. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yes, sir. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is hour number 2 of the pregame playlist. Y'all know what time it is. This is pregame playlist here on Water Cool Talk Sports Network, man. Shout out to y'all rocking with us here tonight, man. I mean, this morning, excuse me, for rocking with us, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. King Richard, I didn't see that. King Richard said Missouri. Okay, so we got King Richard saying Missouri. We got Bubba and Ant saying Montana. We gonna see in about 24, 23 minutes. We gonna see which one who was right.
Hey, Bubba.
Man, go ahead.
Hey, Bubba, why do I feel like this got something to do with animals?
What?
There's not much else to do in Montana.
Right.
Oh, this is about to be good, man. This is about to be good.
I haven't thought about Montana in years.
Oh, man, this is great, man. Ladies and gentlemen, man, good morning to you all, man. This is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, man. First hour, man, jam-packed first hour, man. We heard from Lane Kiffin at SEC Media Days. He was actually on while we were live. We reacted to what he said. The quote from his first from his first speech as LSU's head coach, "We all gonna die." That was a quote. That was literally a quote from his speech in his opening message at SEC Media Days. "We all gonna die." That was a quote. Well, but you got to go back and watch it in context so you understand exactly what he was trying to say. I don't know. Michael Bradford.
He didn't even know what he was trying to say.
I'm with you on that. Michael Bradford from that SEC podcast asked him a question about what he said in the Vanity Fair article. And the headlining quote from that, the headlining quote for me was when he said there were 2 people in his life that he never thought was going to die growing up, which was his dad and Hulk Hogan. I don't know where Hulk Hogan came from, but that was out of okay. But I get it.
Nick, back then. Now you know back then. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey man, you know it is what it is, man. I am a real. Hey, y'all remember when Hulk Hogan changed characters to like the Real American? I am a real American. Y'all remember when he changed the colors and he had like the mask on? He was like the
yes. That's what I was gonna say. I remember he had the mask on, bro.
Oh man, wasn't that his music? I am a real American.
I think so.
The rights of every man, and wasn't that his theme music?
I think so.
That was it. When it comes crashing down, you gonna have. Yeah, that was it.
Then you tried to. Then the crazy part was they trying to fool everybody. Oh, this isn't Hulk Hogan. Come on,
yeah, bro. You know what the funny part about that, bro? I clearly remember on one episode of Friday Night SmackDown, right? He came out and they did like a lie detector test, and you knew it was like as a young kid, I thought it was real. But the older I get and I watched it, I was like, come on, bro, I know that was fake. They kept asking him questions and he kept saying no to the question. He kept passing the test. But then, I was like, bro, that's literally Hulk Hogan. What are y'all talking about?
Bro, you didn't even try to hide the stash. That's really what it was like.
Oh, man, bro. Oh, man. That was really so funny, bro. Shout out to wrestling, bro. If y'all don't know, man, I'm a big wrestling fan. I enjoy it, bro. Even though I know everybody knows wrestling is like predetermined. But the bump they be taking, the hits that they be taking, some like a lot of that stuff be real. But the only thing that's like kind of like predetermined is like who ends up winning the match, you know, stuff like that. But all the bump they be taking is real. Like they be jumping off the ropes and jumping off and all that stuff. That's real. You know, I don't like the way that WWE is going right now with this. What is that? WWE Unreal. When they be breaking kayfabe, man, I hate that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I don't like that. Netflix, they need to cancel that because it's just some things about my youth that I want to still feel like I part of me want to feel like it's still want to feel like it's not real. But when they do that type of stuff and they go behind the scenes and be showing them like how they making decisions, takes the allure out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pregame Playlist here, man, on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us. Man, let's go ahead and get this thing rock and roll. Let's go ahead and let's get into the Pregame Pulse, the headlines you need to know across news, sports, and culture for hour number 2. Let's go.
The Pregame Pulse. Headlines in culture and sports.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, the Pregame Pulse for hour number 2. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, man. Let's get this thing started with some MLB scores from last night, man. The MLB scores from last night, man, had a couple of games that happened last night in the MLB that was pretty good, man. Had some really good games that happened as well, man. We're gonna get this thing started out with the Braves getting a win over the Padres 7-6, man. In that game, Jarvis doubled in the game for a go-ahead run in the sixth in the 6-run 8th inning for the Braves that helped push them past the Padres as well. Then the game went into extra innings. No, it did not go into extra innings. It only went to 9. My bad. I thought I saw 10, but shout out to the Braves for getting that win there as well, man. The Pirates beat the Yankees last night in extra innings. That's the game that went into extra innings as well. They beat them 5-3 in extra innings. I think they had a double header in that game as in that series as well, man. The Orioles lose to the Red Sox 6-3 as well. The Red Sox, this is their 15th straight win going forward in the season, man. They have been hot before All-Star break, and they are going to keep moving right now after All-Star break. They just keep winning, man. They keep going. So shout out to them, man. The Mets lose to the Brewers 4-3. The Royals beat the Giants 5-4. The Nationals shut out the Rockies 8-0, man. Shut them out. Cade Carville, he went 6 strong innings in this game, man. So shout out to him, man, for getting that thing rocking and rolling and going that way, man. They got a shutout against the Rockies, man. The Diamondbacks beat the Athletics 15-5. Woo! That's a beatdown right there, man. The Cardinals win over the Angels 1-0, 1-0 if you want to go that way. The Dodgers end up beating the Phillies 9-5 in their game. In that second game of the doubleheader with the Pirates and the Yankees end up getting a win 2-0. Now that was a makeup game from the 21st when they got rained out. So they basically split 2 games in a single day. So Pirates win 1, Yankees win another one. So shout out to the Yankees. The Yankees have been getting back on the winning track because before All-Star break, though, it seemed like they was getting beat every single time they play. Hopefully they start getting healthy. We need Giancarlo Stanton to hurry up and get back in that lineup if they want to make a playoff push. You look at the Orioles in that doubleheader game, game 2, they beat the Red Sox 5-1. After the Red Sox, I believe, beat them in the first game 6-3. When I believe, I know I'm looking at it. I don't even know why I said that. The Tigers beat the Cubs 5-1. The White Sox beat the Rangers 4-2, and the Astros beat the Marlins 5-2. So, hey, those are the MLB scores from last night. Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's about to start heating up in the MLB, man. This is July. We're after All-Star break. So we get ready to get that thing rocking and rolling, man. I can't wait till we get into end of August, beginning of September, when we start getting into playoff positioning and the pennant races and the ALDS and things, stuff of that nature, man. See where these guys land and what happens there. So, man, shout out to him, man. Apparently, King Richard is not a fan of the Yankees. So, King Richard, are you a Red Sox fan? Are you a Red Sox fan, King Richard? Oh, man. So, it is what it is, man. That'll be dope.
Let's
man.
go Sox.
So, you're a Red Sox fan, Ant?
Yep.
What about you, Bubba? Do you watch baseball?
Oh, no. Way too slow
Right.
paced.
I forgot. Yeah, you know.
My dad loves it, though.
What is his team?
The Yankees.
Yeah, okay. All right. Is it the George? Is he a Yankees fan because of George Steinbrenner?
I don't know. What it really is he just hates the Dodgers. But when he pulls for a team, he pulls for the game.
Oh, okay. So he just doesn't like the Dodgers. Okay. Got it. Okay.
But my cousin's a big Braves fan.
Yeah, that's King Richard said he Braves and Red Sox fan. Yeah, that's the team I grew up on too, the Braves. My dad is a Braves fan. My brother and my dad are Braves. Well, no, my brother, oddly enough, used to always wear a Cleveland Indians hat when they were the Indians, before they became the Guardians. He used to wear a Cleveland Indians hat all the time when I was little. So I thought he was a Cleveland fan. I'm just be honest with you. Until I found out he wasn't a Cleveland fan. And then I found out he was. But my dad has always been a Braves fan. Like, so
You ever been to the Truist Park?
no, I have not been to Truist. I went to the park before they moved to Truist Park. Like, so my dad, we went for Father's Day one year when I was younger. And we went to a Braves game and we got a chance to go watch the Braves play live. And that was fun. That was real fun. That was my first time going to a baseball game and actually sitting down and watching like all 9 innings, because most of the time when I was younger, I used to hate baseball, like hate it with a passion, because it was so long and it took forever for a home run to be hit in a game. But then when I got older and I actually sat down and watched a whole game going through, I was like, oh, it's actually pretty entertaining, because like the thing, like what I realized was like, when you watching somebody throw a no-hitter is like rare in baseball. So when you see that happening, you get excited because you want it to happen. And I'd be like, oh, snap, okay, he might throw a no-hitter in this game. So you want to watch it happen because it just doesn't happen all the time. But when I was younger, I just want to see people hit the ball out the park because I want to try to catch it if I was there. But I mean, like you can watch a pitcher just kind of just dominate a game, and everybody in the infield and the outfield doesn't have to really do work that day. So when I got older, I kind of appreciated it a little bit more, and stuff like that. But the thing about it is, I could never watch it like when like the season first started, because it would just be like a bunch of like people trying to position themselves. It's really when it gets like close to like August, October, like end of like right now for me, is when I start like getting interested in baseball, for the simple fact because that's when you start seeing that playoff positioning and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, man, I think it wasn't until I got older when I started when I really appreciated it and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Let's keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. Let's see what else we got going on in the sports landscape that you need to know, man, for hour number 2 of the pregame pulse, man. The Cardinals, this is interesting, man. Cardinals offensive lineman Isaiah Adams was arrested on weapons charges in Canada. So Arizona Cardinals offensive lineman Isaiah Adams, he's a Canadian native, by the way, was arrested in Ontario on 4 weapons-related charges just days before the start of Cardinals training camp as part of a larger guns and gangs investigation by the Durham Regional Police. Here's some of the facts. He was one of 4 people arrested in the investigation. 2 others were charged with fentanyl possession. Whoa. Distribute. This is that becomes that's a felony.
Guns and fentanyl.
Yeah, that's not good. That's guns and drugs. Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want that, bro. Adams turned himself in to police. His attorney says that he's completely innocent and had no knowledge of any firearms. The Cardinals released a brief statement acknowledging awareness of the situation, but declined further comment. Despite the charges, Adams is still expected to report to training camp as scheduled. He's a 3rd-year lineman and currently in the mix for a starting job, bro. That got to be bad. That's horrible, bro. You in the mix to be on the starter, and you get caught with guns. Well, associated with some people that get caught with guns, and
it's fast money.
It's not always,
boy.
Not always good.
Boy. Take this for me.
It's
I
not
got
always
you. Take this for me.
Not always, but it is what it is, man. Charlie Woods, son of legendary golfer Tiger Woods, was eliminated from the U.S. Junior Amateur after somebody clicked the camera while he was in the middle of a swing. Like, okay, I don't know if people understand this, but that is like the ultimate sin in golf. Like when a player is getting ready to set up to hit a golf ball, please be quiet so that golfer can concentrate on making the best hit that he possibly can, so he can make the best shot and making contact with the ball. And right when he was getting ready to right when he was in his downswing, getting ready to come through and hit, somebody clicked the camera and it messed up his concentration, and it ended up that one little simple thing kind of messed him up from being able to make the cut. So it said the incident occurred on the first playoff hole, which was a par 5 with Woods needing a birdie to advance into the round of 64 match play bracket. So, man,
I think violence is in order in that situation.
You're right. There's a particular reason why when you watch the Masters, like when you watch the Masters does not allow you to have phones on the golf course. They don't allow you to. They have phones on the golf course where you can call people to let them know that you're okay if you need to make a phone call, but you can't have your cell phone. The only cameras that are allowed on the golf course are the ones that are actually broadcasting the event to the nation, and that's going on TV. Other than that, if you have another phone, they don't allow you to have that. They don't allow you to bring that on there. So there's a reason why. The Louvre is reopening after the I don't know if y'all remember this, but there was a heist at the Louvre to where somebody tried to steal some stuff. And the heist occurred back in October of last year. Thieves forced their entry into a window and completed the theft in under 8 minutes. And so that part of the Louvre, which is part of the Apollo Gallery, has been closed. Now it is reopened, but no jewels are on display. So,
did they catch the people that did it?
I don't think they caught the people they did it, but they did. The jewels remain unrecovered after 9 months. Man, they done broke them jewels down, and them jewels done been sold. They probably somebody got them, they done broke them.
Hey, good for them.
Hey, shout out to them. You know, hey, somebody got insurance. It happened. Right. It happened, bro. It happened. So it is what it is, man. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Well, no, I got one more, man. The National Guard. I don't know if y'all know, but deployed to West Virginia after flash floods dumped 7 inches of rain into that city, man. Governor Morrissey initially deployed 100 National Guard members, increasing to over 300, including helicopter units, man. So apparently, you know, there was some rain that was happening in this area, and it dumped a lot of like rain and water and flooding in that area, and it's been kind of tough there. So the National Guard has been deployed to kind of help some people. The storms came a decade after the 2016 West Virginia flood disaster that killed 23 people in the same general region. So, I mean, prayers for that area, man. Hopefully everything is well, and hopefully they can get the assistance that they need in order to get back on their feet. And everybody that's on the Gulf Coast, man, Bertha made landfall. And we had some storms here, yesterday and the day before. You know, it got a little rough there for a little bit, but other than that, I think we all made it happen, man. So the Mobile area, Pensacola area, Southeast Louisiana area, man, I think everybody is doing well as of right now. This is the last story we're gonna hit before we get up out this thing and get into and take a break and then come back for the flag on the play. Burger King is preparing for the GLP-1 revolution. I want y'all to listen to this. Burger King's U.S. President Tom Curtis says the chain is proactively preparing for the long-term impact of GLP-1s, the weight loss drugs like Ozempic, on fast food demand, testing smaller protein-forward menu items without yet overhauling the core menu. Curtis said that this GLP-1 movement is going to have a profound impact on the industry, and we need to prepare for it. So Burger King is now testing items like Whopper Bites and protein-forward bowls to appeal to GLP-1 users.
Sounds disgusting.
I have no comment on that.
Whopper Bites?
Whopper Bites. Because Charles Barkley, he was on that Manjaro, the GLP-1 Manjaro.
Yep.
You take the shot and it helps you lose weight and stuff like that. So apparently they are thinking forward, saying that now that people are on this, that now people's appetites are gonna change. They're not gonna be as hungry and gonna want to eat as much food. So now Burger King is looking at trying to make the menu smaller for people that are on that type of medicine.
Getting a protein bowl from Burger King just sounds like a really bad idea.
It does.
Hey,
it really does.
They thinking forward. They trying to. It seems as if they trying to you know what? I didn't think of this story until I read it last night. When we got off the show last night, it was me, Tez, and Bubba, and we were talking about some other stuff. And I was reading some news articles while they was talking, and I saw this, and I was like, "This is interesting." But I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even think about like how the GLP-1 industry is gonna change how people eat fast food. I didn't think of it. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you.
Right. Hey, Nick.
Yo,
got a question. Since we talking about this GLP-1, did you see the new pictures of Zion?
Oh, he's small, ain't he? Small.
Oh,
he lost weight.
Small ain't the,
yeah, he looks like he's like
word.
He lost weight.
He looks like he's about 12% body fat. He looks insane.
Yes.
He lost weight, bro. He lost weight. Do you think, like, speaking of that, like, do you think that's gonna help him in the season? Like, is he not gonna be hurt as much now? Without
he already lost weight last year and had his healthiest season in a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But is it going to help him? Is it going to help him be able to play a full season? Because I don't even think he didn't play a full season last year, did he?
He played like 60 games, I think.
Oh.
But I don't think it'll be
Yeah.
more than that. Like, I think if you get 60 games a year out of Zion, you're probably happy.
I get if they're making a playoff run, I might would give 70.
Yeah, Zion's too talented, man, to not be on the field because be on the court because when he on the court, it changes, bro. It changes, and he was getting
Nobody can
better.
stop that dude from getting to the basket.
That part too, and he was getting better. He was getting better at shooting the 3-ball too. So, man, Zion, man, like the amount of money that they paying him for him to not be on the court is wild. They got to get that taken care of, man. Ken Richard said, my first baseball game was the Phillies versus the Braves. Dale Murphy hit 2 home runs, and Bob Hornet hit 1. Shout out to that Ken Richard, man.
Bob Hornet is an incredible name.
Yeah, it is. It's a great name. It's a great name. Mr. 21 said, I'll watch fast pitch softball before baseball. Softball more up tempo. Yeah, I mean, don't get twisted. That fast pitch softball is amazing to watch, bro. It's fun. It's fun to watch, bro. I'm telling you. Fast pitch is legit. Yeah, shout out to King Richard. Shout out to KK, man. She about to be a softball legend, in this in these Alabama in the state of Alabama streets, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Auburn, just saying. Hey, and shout out to Auburn for hiring Sidney Carter. Shout out to that. Oh, that was not on my bingo board. But shout out to Auburn for hiring Sidney Carter as an assistant coach in basketball and women's basketball. You know what? That needs an applause. That needs an applause, play. Give me an applause button, producer. Where are you, producer? Where are you at? Sidney Carter, newest assistant coach for women's basketball. Ticket sales about to go up, ladies and gentlemen.
The old man will be tuning in.
Yes. Outfits will be on fleek. I don't even know who feels on fleek, but it's gonna be lit, man. Shout out to Auburn for that. Shout out to Sidney Carter because she can coach basketball and she can play, and her outfits be lit. So let's go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what it is, man. 21 minutes after the hour. Flag on the play coming up next. We're going to see if Bubba and Ant were right on Montana. We're going to see. And we're going to see if King Richard was right with Missouri. We're going to come back right after these messages, ladies and gentlemen. It is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
The coolest morning show is in your ear. It's the pregame playlist.
We outside. Let's go. Going on D&D, I ain't tryna hear excuses no more. You switched up on me, now you're buzzing like you're clueless. Had me in the house, then losing my mind. Now the crew outside and they're saying it's my time. So I threw that black tee on with the chain hanging. Drip, fresh, fake, clean, in the city still banging. Windows down while we riding through the east side. Heartbreak hit hard, but tonight I'ma be alright. Couple shots in, now I'm loosening up. DJ play my song, got the whole spot jumping. Oh yeah, I was down bad for a minute, no lie. Now shawty looking at me from the other side. Tonight I'm on my ish. Back outside and I'm lit. 2-step hands up. Hope her vibing to this. Girl, keep pulling me close. Pull me close. Whisper slow in my ear, real slow. Said she wanna roll. Told her, baby, let's disappear. Tonight I'm on my ish. Yeah. Tonight I'm on my. Now we in the corner and she dance like she mean it. Skin so smooth and her body got me leaning. Brown skin glow with the lip gloss popping. Every dude looking, but tonight she choosing. She said your ex must be crazy for real. I laugh back like, girl, you ain't even know the deal. One thing led to another real fast. Now we in the ride and she riding shotgun. City lights blur while the bass still knocking. Hands on her waist while she singing every line. So she usually this wild with somebody, but tonight got her feeling some type of way. Tonight I'm on my ish. Back outside and I'm lit. 2-step hands up. Whole club vibing this. Girl, keep pulling me close. Hold me close. Whisper slow in my ear, real slow. Said she wanna roll. So the baby, let's disappear tonight.
Every great game deserves a great snack. Fuel your passion with Deutsch, the protein-packed dessert that's plant-based, gluten-free, dairy-free, and low in sugar. Eat it raw or bake it into fresh cookies. Either way, you're getting big flavor without the guilt. Head to deutschfoods.com today and use the promo code WCTS to get 20% off your order. That's deutschfoods.com. Promo code WCTS. Deutsch. Snack smarter. Cheer louder.
Ooh, yeah. Caught in the middle, baby, and I know it. One of y'all got me thinking long term, talking about houses, rings, and forever. The other got me riding through the city, top down, late nights, good weather. And I ain't gonna lie, you both bring something different to my life. Everybody asking why I haven't shows, but they don't know what's going on inside. I know eventually somebody's gonna need an answer, but every time I get close, I pull away a little faster, cause I'm stuck on both sides, pulled in two directions tonight. One's everything I need, one's everything I want in my life. I'm caught on both sides, trying to figure out what's wrong or right. Maybe one day I'll settle down, but tonight I'm living on both sides. Both sides. Yeah, I'm living on both sides. Both sides. Girl, I'm caught on both sides. One of y'all call me every morning, checking on me, making sure I'm straight. The other pull up, looking so fine, turn a regular night into a holiday. And maybe that's my problem. Maybe I like having options. Maybe I know exactly what I'm doing, but don't wanna stop it. I know eventually somebody's gonna need an answer, but every time I get close, I pull away a little faster, cause I'm stuck on both sides, pulled in two directions tonight. One's everything I need, one's everything I want in my life. I'm caught on both sides, trying to figure out what's wrong or right. Maybe one day I'll settle down, but tonight I'm living on both sides. Both sides. Yeah, I'm living on both sides. Both sides. Girl, I'm caught on both sides. Maybe I'm selfish, maybe that's true. Maybe I ain't met the version of me that's ready for somebody like you. One's everything I need, one's everything I want, and that's the reason I keep getting lost in the middle of it all. Stuck in the middle, trying to have it all. No, I can't keep this up forever, but right now I'm stuck on both sides, pulled in two directions tonight.
Get your morning started. Yeah, with the pregame playlist. Your morning, your sports, your playlist. Let's go.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, man, 28 minutes after the hour. This is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, and y'all know what time it is. It's time for Flag on the Play. And we are about to see if Bubba and Ant are correct or if King Richard is right. And today's Flag on the Play is going to a young man named Mr. Gavin Thor Lundgren of Kimberlin City, Missouri.
Where'd you get Montana from?
I said
How'd
three.
you pull that out?
I gave you three answers. I gave you three choices.
Man, you pulled out Montana?
I surely did.
Ain't that so?
That's devious.
Got him. Ain't that what Welvin the Great said? Got him. Anyway, early Saturday morning around 1:50 a.m. Stone County deputies tried to pull over this man, Mr. Gavin Thor Lundgren, 26 years old. He was doing 75 in a 45. Already not great. He pulls into a parking lot like he's about to be a responsible adult about it, and then just loops around the building and takes back off. Sir, that's not how a traffic stop works. That's how a movie trailer starts. So now we've got a full-blown chase, and it ends up on a bridge. This is where it ends up at. Over Table Rock Lake. And this is where Gavin stops being a suspect and starts being a stuntman, ladies and gentlemen. Can't believe what happens next. He gets out of his car, which, by the way, is still rolling. He did not put the car in park. Walks to the edge of the bridge, more like jogs to the edge of the bridge, and dives head first 50 feet down into the water. Gavin, my guy, you had a speeding ticket. That's it. That's the whole problem. You had a speeding ticket. Maybe you would have got, maybe some excessive speeding. You probably would have had some points on your license. You probably would have had to go to class. But now your solution was, what if I just became a cliff diver at 2 a.m? I need you to understand this. Olympic divers train their whole lives for a jump you just did on the whim to dodge a $150 fine, my guy. And somehow it gets better. He was found roughly about 30 to 45 minutes later. Deputies pulled him out of the lake, going to arrest him. And Gavin decides round 2 of tonight's events is going to be headbutting 2 deputies. Not 1, 2. So in the span of about 20, 25, 30 minutes, this man has attempted a Fast and the Furious stunt, gone full Aquaman, and then auditioned for a UFC bout. All before sunrise in Kimberlin City, Missouri. Even the sheriff was stunned. This is a direct quote from Sheriff Doug Rader. Said this was definitely a first, and luckily he survived the fall. That's a man who has seen everything Stone County has to offer, and Gavin still found a way to surprise him. Gavin, the ticket would have cost you less than what you're facing right now, my guy. Aggravated fleeing, assault charges ×3, no bond. All because you decided to take a deputy and hit him in the head with your head. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Cherry, give this man the flag on the play.
Personal foul, 69, offense. He was giving them the business. He played it there.
Money's tight, man. $150. That's a lot.
Oh my God. The fact that this dude, he jumped head first over the bridge. I wish I could have showed y'all the video, bro. I wish I could have showed y'all the footage, but the footage looks like it was shot in like 1993. But good God, man. He literally got out the car while the car was still running, ran to the edge of the bridge, didn't stop, in great stride, and just dove head first over a bridge into the water.
Yeah, it sounds like more than speeding was going on in that traffic stop.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is, bro. So, hey, flag on the play. Going to that young man right there, bro. But it was impressive though. I wish I could show y'all the video, but you wouldn't be able to see it. It's very grainy. But it was impressive the way he did it. So it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Silverfield is now taking the podium at SEC Media Days right now. First year head coach at Arkansas. You know what time it is? Let's go ahead and let's get into a little bit of locker room talk right here, man, here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Let's go.
This is Locker Room Talk.
All right, man. Second hour of the show. And of course, as you all know, Lane Kiffin went number 1 to start day 4 of SEC Media Days off. You got to go back and watch that and get your thoughts on that whole, his opening speech. His first SEC Media Days as the head coach of LSU. Currently, right now, Bubba's favorite coach, Ryan Silverfield, is on the podium as
my
first
fellow
year.
underachiever.
Oh my God, man! He's on the stage right now as the first year head coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Still to come later on today is Steve Sarkisian, who is the head coach of the Texas Longhorns, and his guy, who a lot of people saying is going to be in New York this year, Arch Manning, will be there. And shout out to our guy, the Hickman boys. Shout out to them, man, for the question earlier in today's show. He asked the question. We're gonna talk this through. He said, "Do you think Arch has any chance to be a Heisman finalist this year?" I'm gonna start with you on this one, Bubba. What's your thoughts?
I'd say it's very, 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 very unlikely, but it is possible because I personally think all of his issues can be fixed in an off season.
Okay.
My issue is I don't trust Steve Sarkisian to fix those issues over the course of one offseason, because all of his issues are mechanics based. So I'd put the odds very low of him being a Heisman finalist.
So we're looking
The
at
odds are higher that he's at a different school next year than he's a Heisman finalist this year.
Okay. So are you saying you think that he's still in college next year is what you're saying, and not in the NFL draft?
I think the odds-on favorite would be he goes to the draft. I'm saying the odds are higher of him transferring after the season than him being a Heisman finalist.
Okay. All right. Cool. I can rock with that. So here are the stats for Arch Manning last year. End of the season, 2025 stats: 26 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 163 yards passing. Now, me and Tez, we did a deep dive into those yards, and roughly about 18 and 1900 of those 3100 yards came. They were less than 10 yards, less than 10 yards of him throwing the football. So basically, he had a lot of screens, a lot of short passes that went to players, and players ended up making plays after the catch. You want to look at it game by game. In the first 6 games, he had one 300-yard passing game, which was against Sam Houston State. San Jose State, he was 5 yards away from being 300. Against Florida, which was a loss to Florida on the road, 263. But it wasn't. I mean, you're looking at the numbers. I can go through all of his numbers. Ohio State, which was a loss, 170 yards, 56% completion. San Jose State, 295 yards, 63% completion. Against UTEP in a win, 114 yards, 44% completion. Sam Houston State, 309 yards, 85% completion. Against Florida in a loss, 263 yards, 55% completion. Oklahoma in a win, 166 yards, 77% completion. Against Kentucky in a overtime win, they won by 3, 132 yards, 44% completion. Mississippi State, where they had to come back to win in that game on the road, 346 yards, 63% completion. Against Vanderbilt in a 3-point win, 328 yards, 75% completion. Against Georgia in a loss on the road, 251 yards, 62% completion. Arkansas, 389 yards, 60% completion. Texas A&M in a win, 179 yards, 48% completion. And then against Michigan in the bowl game, 221 yards, 61% completion. And Arch going to be a Heisman finalist at the end of the year?
No. Arch has trouble with the intermediate passes. I think that's what's going to hurt him.
I think y'all looking at this from the wrong perspective. I think Arch Manning is going to be a Heisman finalist at the end of the year. Now, I know that sounds weird coming out of my mouth because I am not a fan of Arch Manning as currently as he is right now. I don't think Arch Manning is the best quarterback in this league. But if Arch Manning comes back and does what he did last year, 3,100, 3,200 yards, 26, 27 touchdowns, he has less than 10 interceptions. Oh, he's going to get voted. He's going to get the votes to go to New York. So to answer this question, if Arch Manning does anything close to what he did last year, and Texas is a 9-10 win team, Arch Manning will be in New York. And it will have nothing to do with whether he looks good or whether it is. You listen to the media and you listen to people talk as if it is already set in stone, as if he is already going to be in New York for the Heisman Trophy. Like people will say, yeah, Arch is going to be in New York. Arch is going to be a Heisman finalist. Well, how do you know? Like, did y'all all get together already and say, yeah, Arch is going to be a Heisman finalist? Like to me, they already have penciled in Arch Manning to be in New York, to have one of those seats in the Heisman final. If Arch is on the fringe, if there are 4 guys that when you look at college football, there are 4 guys that you be like, those guys definitely supposed to be in New York, and Arch is a fringe player, man, don't be surprised they put a 5th chair there and Arch Manning end up being the 5th guy.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I'm just
But
telling you.
I
I'm
wouldn't
telling
be
you.
shocked, but in my opinion, I can't see it. Like I said, he has trouble with the intermediate passing game.
I agree. I agree with you, but it has nothing to do with his game. It has everything to do with what his stats look like at the end of the season. If Arch Manning stats, like I said, if his stats look anything like what they look like at the end of last season, and Texas is a 9-10 win team, especially with the SEC going to a 9th game, with the way they've been talking about the strength of schedule in the 9th game and the SEC is going to be playing, and Texas is a 9 or 10 win team, especially if they're a 9-win team, and he threw for 3,200 yards, 26, 27 touchdowns, and he has less than 10 interceptions, they're going to find a way to put Arch Manning in New York. He's going to find a way.
I think he'll be outperformed to a degree that they can't justify it.
I do too, bro. So I was just about to ask, dude, what would be your top 4?
My top 4?
Yeah.
I would okay. I'm gonna give you guys that I think man, this is gonna be tough, bro. Top 4 quarterback in Oregon. I think he's definitely gonna be in
Dante
there.
Moore.
Yeah, Dante Moore. I think he'll be there. I think if Josh Hoover does what he did at TCU last year at Indiana, and Indiana is a undefeated or 1-loss team, I think he's there.
Okay.
Julian Sand. I think Julian Sand has an opportunity to be there. I think Julian Sand and Jeremiah Smith have the opportunity to be there. Two players from one team.
Okay.
Darian Mensah at Miami.
Yeah, I was just about to say Darian Mensah at Miami. If he does that, that's gonna be my next one. If Miami is a 1-2 loss team and they in the playoff, I think he's there.
Bryce Underwood.
I don't know about Bryce Underwood. I ain't sold on Bryce Underwood. To me, Bryce Underwood is in that same. Bryce Underwood is in that same category as Lenore Sellers.
All right, Trinidad Chambliss.
Definitely Trinidad Chambliss. I don't even know how I missed.
Keywan Lacey.
I don't know how I missed Trinidad Chambliss. I don't know if Keywan Lacey has enough to go to New York. I don't know if Keywan Lacey has enough star power name behind him for people to be like, we need to put him there, because you still have Ahmad Hardy in this conference. And even though Keywan Lacey was the second leading rusher in the conference last year, a lot of people are talking Jaden Bob before they talk Keywan Lacey.
All right, Malachi Tony, Jaden Maeva, and Marcel Reed.
I think
Malachi
12.
Tony.
I think Malachi Tony, I think he has a chance, but I don't know if he get the Heisman nod. Marcel Reed is an interesting one. You said Jaden Maeva from USC. I think Jaden Maeva from USC. That is a good one. That is a good one, Bubba. Because if USC wins 10 games, if USC wins 10 games, 10, 11 games, yes, I can see Jaden Maeva being there. I can see that.
Brand with the numbers he can put up. Yeah.
I can see that. I can definitely, I can see that one. I can see that.
Have we said CJ Carr?
Nah, we didn't say him, but I don't know about CJ Carr. I don't know about that one.
CJ Carr?
He's kind of that's interesting though.
But that's the thing. It's like I see him in New York before I see Arch getting there.
Definitely.
I get what you're saying. Like, I get what you're saying. But the thing about it is, though, it's the media attention, the media love that Arch Manning gets. I think somebody's going to get snubbed because I don't think the media wants to be wrong. I think that they will find a way to put him in New York, even if his numbers look similar to what they looked like last year.
So let me put this thought out though. 9-3 Auburn team and Byron Brown with the same numbers last year.
Oh, he's in New York.
Oh yeah, he's in New York. You said you saying a 9-3? You saying Auburn goes
9-3
and 3,000 and 1,000?
3,000 and 1,000 from
40 touchdowns
from Byron Brown?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's Heisman finalist.
Counting stats alone.
Yeah, he's Heisman finalist. Now I don't know if he will win, but he would definitely be the Heisman finalist. He would definitely be a Heisman finalist if that happens. If Byron Brown throws for 3,000, rush for 1,000 yards, and Auburn is a 9-win team, Byron Brown is a Heisman finalist.
but I don't think he wins it because you have to have Jaden Daniels type numbers to win that and not make the playoffs.
But here's the question though: with the 9-game schedule, this is the SEC
Will
talking.
Auburn be out the playoffs?
Will Auburn be out of the playoffs with a 9-game schedule? I mean, with 9 wins.
Will we get the media push that say Alabama at 9-3 or Ole Miss at 9-3 or LSU at 9-3 would get?
That is the outlier. That's a good point.
You know what? I think we would, just because we ain't been there in so long.
But the thing is, Texas didn't get that last year.
They didn't.
But Texas was disappointing the year before, though.
No, they won. Texas went to the SEC championship game the year before.
Texas made the playoffs.
Yeah, Texas. They made the playoffs. They was beating Georgia
and almost,
and then they lost by 3 points. That was a game Gunnar Stockton came in and made that throw on the sideline that put Georgia in like field goal range to win that game. Well, put them in range where Carson Beck came out and handed the ball off, and they ended up scoring when put him in range. All he had to do was hand the ball off and then kick the field goal to win the
but think about this: 5 more minutes and 7-11 would have been in Arch's in Ewer's place.
Oh, you talking about the way talking about how Arizona State came back and won and made it a game?
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
So I think they probably looked at Texas as a disappointment just because of that alone.
I'm with Bub on that one. I don't know if Auburn would get the media push. I don't know. I don't know if me and Big Sarge on the same page right here. The media is going to force Arch into the Heisman finalist race. Like, you can hear it from them talking about it now.
I still think the numbers have to be within range. Like, I think if CJ Carr and him have the same numbers, he'd get the nod over CJ Carr. But if CJ Carr has him by 500 total yards and 7 touchdowns, I don't think they'd be able to justify it.
Oh, that's a solid point too, man. That's a solid.
I think if they do have the same numbers, but let's just say Texas has an 8-4 record, I don't think Arch makes it.
No, this is with the idea that they'd have to win 9 games.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they have to win 9 games in order to be that. Because I think now with I think a 9-win SEC team will get in, just based off of what we've been hearing all season. I think you're gonna end up seeing a 9-win SEC team get in this year.
Oh yeah, easily.
But it really depends on what that 9-win team who they lost to. Like,
and when they lost to them.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, if you lost that game early on in the season, if Auburn, let's hypothetically speaking, Auburn goes 9-3, right? And Auburn loses to Vanderbilt. Like, I don't think a lot of people are expecting Vanderbilt to be I think a lot of people are expecting Vanderbilt to be good. I think Vanderbilt will be fine because I think Tim Beck and Jerry Kill are great offensive minds that put players in the best situation to win. My problem with Vanderbilt is the fact that they don't have enough depth on the offensive line. Now, if you're when you look at what Vanderbilt was the first year under with Tim Beck and Jerry Kill there with Pavia at quarterback, they were more of like a run heavy option team. They kind of just controlled the clock. Last year they threw the ball down the field some to Junior Sherrill and Cedric Alexander. So they Jerry Kill and Tim Beck showed you that they have the ability to kind of to change that offense around in the offseason to kind of just give you different looks. So I think we keep talking about, they gonna have Jared Curtis there, and Jared Curtis is a freshman quarterback. Like, what if they are already planning the offense around the fact that we know that we don't have the depth at offensive line, and we have this, a lot of people saying there's a superstar freshman at quarterback that can come in and light it up for us. And you still have Junior Sherrill, you still have Cedric Alexander in the backfield as well. I don't know, man. I don't think Vanderbilt is going to be just an easy win, but I don't think Vanderbilt is going to fall off as far as people think they are either. That's just me, though.
Yeah, they're still going to make a bowl game.
Yeah, I think they still make a bowl game.
I can see 7-5.
Yeah, I think they're still gonna make a bowl game because I think Tim Beck and Jerry Kill is just that important. I think they are just that much important to that team winning games. So I'm there too. But if Auburn goes 9-3 and loses to let's say Vanderbilt is 6-6 at the end of the season, right? And Auburn loses to them at home. But Auburn is 9-3. Does Auburn make the playoffs?
No.
I just don't think so. I think it would take an insane set of circumstances where we would just go on an insane run.
It would.
Like we lose 3 in the first 5 games, and we run off the rest of the season.
I was gonna say it'll probably take a Georgia.
It'll take
a 3-1, 4-0 October for you if you lose to Vanderbilt.
It'll take you having to be Ole Miss on the road and Georgia on the road potentially.
Yeah,
and it would take those losses being
possibly Bama.
And Bama at the end of the year. Yeah,
take those losses being Baylor, Florida, and Vandy.
That's tough because it depends on.
I'd say.
A lot of people are talking like Baylor's gonna suck. I don't know, man. Like Spavital, I think Spavital has the ability to score. Like I think you're gonna see a different type of quarterback with DJ Lagway this year because for one, DJ Lagway is not a mobile quarterback. He is really like almost like a pro style quarterback that has the ability to run, but he wants to sit in the pocket and throw the football.
Yeah.
And that's what Sawyer Robertson was last year. Like Sawyer Robertson wasn't a dual threat for real. He could move when need be, but that man want to sit in the pocket and dice you up that way. Yeah. I don't know, man. I look at this like we talk about Trigg, bro. Like Trigg not being I think Trigg is a big loss. Of course, they lost Colton Price on the offensive line as well too. They're gonna be starting a couple of guys new on the offensive line at Baylor. Bryson Washington's at Auburn. Yeah, that's fine.
But they got Dawson Pendergrass.
And the other freshman they had last year, Knighton or whatever his name was, he was pretty good too.
I don't know, man. I just look at it and I think Jake Spavital is gonna find a way to kind of get that thing in the position where it can benefit. It can benefit DJ Lagway. What's your thoughts on that before we get up out this thing?
Yeah, I just think the fit between Lagway and Spavital is one where Spavital is going to have to go away from more what he does traditionally, which is attacking and quick game. He's a heavy quick game, get the ball in your receiver's hands and let them win after the catch and attack more vertically because that's what DJ Lagway does well.
Yep.
He is one of the best quarterbacks in the country at throwing deep overs. And Spavital doesn't even have that in his playbook, really. So he's going to have to change the identity of this offense, and the offensive line is going to have to hold up to where they can take chunks. Because DJ Lagway's never been, just cerebral, quick game. Where we're throwing spacing, right? So it's just, can the offensive line hold up, and can Spavital adjust his system to fit it?
I think I'd rather.
Go ahead.
I'd rather play Baylor now than to play them later. To where Lagway would know the offense and get settled in that offense. Because
a fair point.
That first game, you can kind of make him look like the Lagway of LSU if you get some pressure on him because he don't know the offense like that. But as the season goes on, Lagway probably be a dangerous quarterback.
I mean, I think that's a fair point. The longer he goes into the season, it can help him. So, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think, man. Could Auburn with a 9-3 record and get into the playoffs? And with that record, if Byron Brown rushed for 3,000 yards passed for 3,000 yards and rushed for 1,000, is he a Heisman finalist? And will Arch Manning be in the Heisman? Will Arch Manning be a Heisman finalist at the end of the year? Let us know what you think, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pregame playlist, man. We'll be right back right after this break here. 53 minutes after the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you. Let's go.
Yeah. Look. It's one of them. Talk to him. Yeah. I've been quiet. Yeah. Look, it's one of them. Talk to him. I've been quiet. I've been building in the silence, though. Yeah. Late nights, early mornings where the mileage grow. Pressure make diamonds. I just let the time define me. Facts. Others looking past me, now they looking, trying to find me. Where you at? I was down bad, had to reroute the vision. I'm time seen clearer, every move got precision. Clean, had to cut the noise just to hear my intuition. Listen, now I speak life every time I'm spitting these writtens. Talk to him, mama said be patient, God got a plan, amen. So I stay 10 toes, never folded my hand, never. They was playing checkers, I was moving like chess. Now I'm 3 steps ahead, they still stuck on the stress. I feel it now, feel it. Something shifting, pressure turning into power. I've been leveling up, I can't stay where I was. Had to bet on myself, I ain't waiting on love. They was doubting the vision, now they see what it does. I was planting them seeds, now I'm growing the buzz. Every loss, every scar, yeah, it came with a lesson. I was down in the storm, still I counted my blessings. Now I move with a purpose, every step is progression. Progress, I don't talk about it, I just show the direction. Let's go, 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 go. Beast mode, yeah, I flip that switch quick. Came from the mud, now I'm talking big business. Vision too strong, I don't deal with the limits. If I said it, then I'm in it, I'ma finish. I'ma finish, see the grind, and just see the results. They ain't feel the pressure, they just sit in your applause. I was in the dark, had to learn how to spark. Now
The biggest stories in sports deserve bigger conversations. Join us every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central for Around the Cooler on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Bold opinions, heated debates, and unfiltered sports talk. It all happens around the cooler, where we talk that score.
The coolest morning show is in your ear. It's the pregame playlist.
Friday night, Country Road 69. Friday sunset, keys on the table. Mama said, boy, don't stay out too late though. Took a left turn off that old state line, headed to a party just 20 minutes down the drive. Got my boots on the dash, window crack, George Strait singing through the radio static. Thought I'd be there by 8:45, but time moves different on County Road 69. Yeah, that road got stories. Every mile got a name. You can leave looking for one thing and never leave the same. Front porch lights and a couple old souls waving me down while they're rocking real slow. Miss Betty said, boy, where you been all this time? Hey, where you been? I sat there laughing, drinking sweet tea and wine. One wrong turn on the right place at the right time. Right place, right time. Might change your whole damn life overnight. Yeah, the world gets wild past the county line. You never know what you'll find on County Road 69. County Road 69. County Road 69.
You're now listening to the pregame playlist.
Back road dream.
back road dreams.
Dirt road running, yeah, the tires still spinning. Mama in the kitchen said, boy, go get it. Had a big dream sitting way past the limit. Small town vision, but I knew I was different. Screen door slamming, had the radio loud. Talking to the stars like I'm leaving this town. Didn't have a lot, but I had that sound. Turned pain into gold, turned loss into crown. Late nights plotting with a notebook dream. While the whole world slept, I was up, still steam. Felt that fire, couldn't fight that feeling. Back road boy, but I knew I was leaving.
I'm leaving. We were chasing them back road dreams. Windows down with a tank on me. Praying one day we finally see what we believe.
From them gravel roads to them bright lights. Tears we cried in them long nights.
God had a plan, now it all makes sense. sense. Yeah, we made it off them back road dreams.
Now it's go time, yeah, the boy done leveled up. Same dirt road roots, I just never gave it up. Never same old pain, but I turned it into books. In the rank, small town, now they screaming I'm the one. Remember cold nights, I was sleeping on a vision. Cold, now I'm wide awake, living everything I'm giving. Took a lot of losses just to see a couple wins. Now I'm riding clean, but I came up out the mud. They ain't see it then, now they all wanna witness. Back row soul with a big time image. Still that kid with a dream and ambition. I'm standing in the light that I envision. I made it.
We were chasing them back road dreams, yeah. We was down with a tank on me. Praying one day we finally see what we believe.
From them gravel ropes to them bright lights. Tears be crying them long nights.
God had a plan, now it all makes sense. Yeah, we made it off them back road dreams.
You already know what time it is. Yo, locked in. With the pregame playlist. Good morning. Your sports. Your playlist.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, man, this is the pregame playlist here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, man. We have come to the end of another show, man, here this morning, man. I want to shout out to my guys, man. I want to shout out to my guy Bubba, man, for coming on rocking with me. Bubba, appreciate you so much, Bubba, for rocking with us. And shout out to Ant for coming on rocking with us as well, man. Appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us, man. What y'all want to say to the people before we get up out of here, boss is?
Everybody have a great day today. Wonderful, beautiful day today.
And you know, y'all should have a great day because we're all going to die one day.
Come on, Bubba.
Oh, poor Lane Kiffin. That's what Lane Kiffin said today, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Lane Kiffin said today. Hey, gotta have a great day today, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. Have a great day. Because in the words of Lane Kiffin, we all gonna die. That's what he said. Lane Kiffin's words. It's a quote. It's a direct quote from Lane Kiffin, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, we appreciate y'all so much, man. Shout out to y'all for rocking with us this morning. If you have not already, please hit the like, hit the subscribe button here on the channel, on this show, man. Go check out Around the Cooler, man. We had Around the Cooler last night. It was a great conversation over there as well, man. So make sure y'all go and check that out. Check out our other show on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, Around the Cooler. That is Monday and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central as well. And then, of course, pregame playlist here every weekday morning, man. 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time here on Water Cooler Talk Sports Network. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, man. Help us out, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with us today, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central for the pregame playlist. We'll be recapping the whole week of SEC Media Days as well. And then, of course, we'll be giving you some more of the hottest music because this is the coolest playlist in your ear, the pregame playlist, man. So hey, we appreciate y'all so much. As y'all know, man, I like to give you all a quote of the day. That's something that you can just reflect on, think about for the remaining of your morning, remaining of your day, before the rest of the morning hits, man. And so here's today's quote. Today's quote comes from none other than Charles Dickens. And his quote is, "The most important thing in life is to stop saying I wish and start saying I will. Consider nothing impossible, then treat possibilities as probabilities."
You're now listening to the pregame playlist.
On Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here today, man. You all have a good one. You all be blessed. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, man. And we'll be right back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all be blessed. Stay blessed. Stay fresh. And we'll see you when we see you. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all be easy, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace. We out this thing.
This has been a presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.